Howdy! Today I'm reviewing Transformers Battle Blades Optimus Prime. The toy line this is part of has never had a definitive name. Most fans call it Hunt for the Decepticons, based on the sticker on the package bubble, but that was actually a promotion for one of Hasbro's online games at the time. If you check the pictures of these figures displayed at past conventions, you'll notice on the place cards they used the title Autobot Alliance, which is also the name they used in Japan. Based on TF Wiki's listings, I'm calling the line Transformers 2010. Inspirational, huh? For the first time in a while, I'm starting in robot mode, and compared to the previous Voyager, this version is much leaner, though he retains some bulk in the upper body. The distributed vehicle panels fit the movie aesthetic to a T, and the truck's cab windows actually form the chest this time. It isn't a cheat. His articulation / posability is really good. I wouldn't expect anything different with this size class. You do have to be careful every now and then because most of his weight is up here. There are swivels below his thighs which only work if you choose to leave the wheels unpegged from his thighs. Living up to the toy's name, Battle Blades Optimus Prime has the movie-accurate arm-mounted blades which, unlike the Revenge of the Fallen leader figure, are deployed manually. If you leave them stored, they prevent the elbows from bending all the way. He also comes with 2 cannons, which become the truck's fuel tanks. Last, and certainly not least, there's the matrix of leadership inside his chest. You have to open up the figure to get a good look at it, but it's nicely detailed. And on top of that, it's removable. As nice as this feature is, it does lead to my one and only major complaint with this toy, and I've removed the cab windows, just because it makes it easier for me to show you. When going to truck mode, the head stores inside the chest. Doing so tends to knock the matrix off the panel it's plugged onto. At least on my figure it does. And when going back to robot mode, the matrix, which is now loose inside the chest, catches alongside said panel when you pull this piece forward to help you flip the head out. Again, it may just be my copy, but I thought it was noteworthy. That one problem aside, this mode is by far the best looking version of movie Optimus I've seen. Fans tend to rank it as good as the ROTF leader figure, if not slightly worse. But the fact that they were able to capture such accuracy to the movie model while incorporating all these details and features at half the size is incredible. And in all those regards, it's a massive improvement over the previous Voyager. My apologies, that wasn't one of my best sequences, but the transformation either direction is very complex, and it's not the easiest to show off on camera. But basically, the figure explodes from one mode and then folds up into the other. Outside of trying to show it on camera, it's not the most stressful transformation in the world. At least he doesn't blurt his name out every 2 seconds. Nonetheless, The downsize doesn't affect the truck mode in the slightest. Well, it looks sleeker than normal, but that's not a criticism. Just a weird observation on my part. It generally looks great, with lots of little mold details, the flames, and a nice fade from golden orange to red on the nose. Everything pegs together very solidly. Takes a bit of practice the first few times, but you get the hang of it. There isn't a whole lot more to say about this mode. Not because it's bad, far from it. But it's the same Peterbilt design he has in all three movies, and we've had a ton of toys of him at this point. The robot mode and transformation is where the WOW factor lies. Now the only other thing I can think of is the smokestacks are made of soft plastic. They're not floppy, but if you bend them accidentally, they can be a pain to get upright again. The previous Voyager was a good toy for its time, and it still might be better for those who want something less finicky, that or the Dark of the Moon Voyager. For the rest of you, if you only pick up one version of Movie Optimus, make it this one. Next, I'm reviewing Creo Ratchet. Until then, till all are one.